All right, what is up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your Magic card needs. We are on the road to rank 1 again, hopefully anyways, as we open up another Duskmourn Premier Draft. Pick one, pack one, Enduring Innocence. Very nice. One of the better of the Enduring creatures. Yeah, can't go wrong with it. 2/1 lifelinker, draws you extra cards, and it of course has the enduring ability of coming back as a non-creature should it die. Live or Die, Mutilator, Piggy Bank, all pretty nice uncommons. Meat Locker's solid, Slayer. Yeah, solid enough pack, lots of playables. Good news is we're not passing too much white here, so we'll first pick the Innocence and see if we can do something good with that. I'm most likely just going to take a second pick Bargain now. Fear, another Live or Die, Survivor, another Slayer, Emergence. I'm going to keep saying this, but man, I am not the biggest fan of play boosters. It's just, you can have, up to like 3 rares and mythics in a pack. You can have 5 uncommons in a pack. It's just, like, sure, pick 2 of a normal draft anyways. You're not going to have a huge signal, presumably, but it's just so hard to get a good idea of what's going on in a draft until later. So really does pay you off staying open. Nashi is not terrible. I don't think it's as good as necessarily the play thing here. But yeah, as you can see, like, if this was back in the day, this would be a normal pack of Magic with a rare, 3 uncommons, and then a bunch of commons. And at that point, you could be like, okay, well, they took a common or, something over all of these uncommons. But anyways, that's old man yelling at the sky, yelling at the clouds. We'll take the patch play thing. If you really liked the Manifest deck, I guess you could take the Growing Dread. But Plaything's a great pickup there. And now this is pick 4 is when I start saying, okay, maybe we can get a little bit more of a signal of things. Dragonfire, definitely a very good sign. Clobbering, great. Fear, great. But you'll notice 3 uncommons still in this pack. This is a fantastic Boros start. Okay, I mean, this is the type of thing that can happen now. Cartographer, Broodspinner are really, really good. I don't mind Emerge in red-white, though generally I don't want to pick these up unless I have some really good top-end cards to hit, say like a Fear of Burning Alive or something. It'll probably be served best here just to take the Cartographer as a solid 2-drop creature and stay open to some combination of green now. I don't think you're supposed to take Broodspinner, although it is probably better in general. Well, okay, a little bit of a punish, and now there's a Drag to the Roots here. So these are the things that can happen. I actually think taking the Unwanted Remake is totally viable, though. So maybe green-black proper is available, but maybe the black and the green individually aren't super available, though I did end up passing a lot of black initially. I'm fine taking the remake. Percussionist is actually really good. Again, this is best of 1. Being able to just curve out adds a lot to your win rate, especially if you can start on turn 1. This is just a good card in general. Right? It's just like perfectly statted. It's a artifact creature, so dual delirium types, gives you value later on in the game when it becomes less relevant, but also can poke in early if your opponent's not doing anything. Good. Now this is a great start. We had the 1 off pick, sure, but already have 3 removal spells, 3 solid creatures. No, this is great. I'd be surprised, but not entirely surprised if we saw a late Arabella. People are starting to take those a lot earlier, but similar to the green-black cards we saw, a lot of times people are avoiding taking dual-colored cards early unless they're really, really good. Surveillance versus Ticket Booth. I think both are good. I think I lean towards taking the 2-drop first, and then Maybe looking for a booth later, because I do want to pick up a booth if you can, or if I can. I think one booth in red aggro decks is generally fantastic. The late game double strike ability with the early game manifest is just very solid. Still enjoying the format. Again, not as brutal as Duskmourn, or sorry, as Bloomborough. Even though I was winning more in Bloomborough. Though we're not too far off. We're at like a 63% win rate in this format. There are some really stupid cards early on in the game, though, that can just roll you. I just finished streaming before recording this video, and multiple opponents in the previous draft had turn 1 Optimistic Scavenger into turn 2 Gremlin Tamer, and it was... If you don't have a cheap removal spell, that's going to end the game real quick. Ticket booth, there it is. Good. Beastie as a replaceable 17th land, rather. Just a big creature. It's always nice to be able to hard cast this later on. What is that supposed to be? Looks like a goat antlers, almost like spider legs, but they're woolly. No, it doesn't have spider legs. It has like claws too, though. I don't know. All right, nothing of note last few cards, but very good first pack, I'd say. Well, hot damn, that's too bad. Opening up an Overlord of the Flood Pits. Was there any good blue that I saw pack 1? Because let's think about this. My first pick was Innocence. And we got the Plaything early or we took the Plaything early as well. But besides that, we don't really have much white. It's not like Fear and Remake are early signs. So I think here the pick, if you didn't want to take the Overlord and hedge, would either be Glimmerlight or Cheerleader. But I think I'm okay hedging and see where this gets us. It might not work. I might just immediately cut it. Like, yeah, this... Sure, I could take Tunnel Surveyor, but that's worse than taking, say, Mayhem, Slumber, Recording, Split Up. So. Question is, which one do I want here? I'm at 5. Oh, no, that's Artifact. I only have 3 instants right now. No sorceries. I don't think you would want to take Recording right now anyways. It's actually more likely to wheel. I think Mayhem is probably a little bit better than Split Up. I do think this card is certainly playable, but overall, Mayhem's going to be better. And that Feeds is good, Entryway is good. I've really, really liked the Grand Entryway. Is it better that hand that Feeds, though? Yeah, I think so by a little bit in this scenario. Oh, that's a great pickup. Fear of Burning Alive is so good. It's just so good. That's all there is to say about it. You want to make sure you cast this with Delirium, and so that you have enough ways to get to towards Delirium, but it doesn't take that much work. A lot of good ones here. If we could wield a hand or rescue or even clown, I'd be happy. I'm basically never pitching the fear or passing the Fear of Burning Alive there. So artifact, creature, instant, enchantment. Yeah, we're doing okay on the overall card types. Pick up a couple of playmates or whatever, artifact creatures that die easy. A little bit more manifest. There's a Gremlin Tamer. So, Gremlin Tamer plus Overlord versus all of the red I have. The red I have is basically Fear and the 2 removal spells. What am I losing if I take Gremlin Tamer and still make a little bit of an awkward hedge? Malfunction is fine, but not incredible. I'm losing one of these 2. I think that's okay. Again, might not end up playing, but what I'm losing is totally replaceable. So, okay, nice. Glassworks and Dragonfire now. I think I like a mix of both here. Let's take the Glassworks #1 over Dragonfire #2. There's also a Carnival. Nice pack. Oh, Cheerleader. I almost missed that. I was gonna say maybe I just take Smoky Lounge, but yeah. Cheerleader's good. I would play Jump Scare. Ooh, a Fear of Abduction. So I don't actually like this card all that much. I would actually prefer to take Seized from Slumber here. It is good, though. Exile a creature you control. Well, no, I think Seized by Slumber is actually going to be a little bit better. Ripper is okay, though. Is there a chance that there's a black card I would want to splash for? I think Ripper still makes the cut a little bit more often. Did get the recording on the wheel. We upped our instant and sorcery count to 5 total. It's probably better to take a ticket booth #2 here. But I want to have... Every time I take this, I end up cutting it. Oh, wow. Nice. Hand and booth wield. Clown wield, too. Okay. We will see. If pack 3 gives us, like, 4 plus more good instants and sorceries, I will consider running that. Pyroclasm, interesting. Waltz of Rage. That one is, unlike Cursed Recording, pretty good. But is it right in this deck? It's actually really awkward. I think I rather would take the Exercise here. I don't like Ghost Vacuum. I mean, we have some cool creatures to eat, but I don't think that's generally actually good. Yeah. I don't think this is a deck where I want Waltz of Rage. I think my pick order this pack is Exercise, then Glimmerlight, and Twins. That's a Tyvar. That is a Tyvar. That is a Tyvar that we are passing for Glimmer. There's a Glimmerlight trapped in the screen and a grab. Probably going to end up cutting this Wanted Remake. Probably going to cut the Ripper. I think everything else I'm pretty happy with so far. My overall creature count is 10 plus 1, 2, 3. So we're not doing too poorly on creatures. I would really like to get a Glimmerlight, and I might not see another one after this, but let's take the removal. Second Gremlin Tamer. Blue wasn't there, though. So this is either Teddy #1 or Ticket Booth #2. Is it just the Fear of Burning Alive I have for Delirium? No, and I have the hand that feeds. How many 2-drops do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I need another 2-drop. Another hand that feeds is great. There goes a Glimmer. I don't even think this is that impressive, though. Tamer's just better. This is probably just one of those drafts where a bunch of the blue-white signpost cards were opened, right? I don't think this is any sign that I was supposed to be in blue-white. Let's see, 5 instants and sorceries, so no Cursed Recording this time. Let's take the prize. Over Clown 2. I might still run Unwanted Remake. I actually think Live or Die, or not Live or Die, Expanse is good here as well, just for some free-ish Delirium, since I don't have that much Manifest. Hey, another Entryway, a Percussionist, and an Inside Out. Really good choices. Is it Percussionist over Entryway? Probably. Twins on the Wheel isn't bad as well. These are all totally playable cards. Need to cut at least 2 things here. All right, where are we at? Removal-wise, Slumber, Screen, Glassworks, Exercise, Bargain, Scorch. Oh, I probably don't need that remake. Never mind. Can probably shave the Untimely Malfunction too. I don't think this card is bad, though, by any means. I could also cut the Beastie and go 16 without a Land Cycler. Kind of still want 17 land. What if I just go 17 land with 41 cards because I'm lazy? Would anybody fault me? All right, just pretend you didn't see me run 1741. Let's go off to round 1 and see how we do. Alrighty, fresh shave. A lot more shiny than normal. Let's go on to our, I guess, first round, huh? Not a terrible hand, not exciting. Definitely a keeper. Glimmer's just been super impressive for me every single time. 5 toughness is actually pretty darn relevant. Ward 2 is great, and yeah, giving all of your creatures the buff, always a good thing. Oh, our opponent's missing lands there. This might be a quick one. Don't really care if they seize here, that's fine. Take a booth into Twins, into Glimmer. Looks like it's going to be pretty darn good. Orphans of the Wheat. So we don't want to make any trades with that thing. Oh, man, brutal. Seeing as how we have the Glimmer next turn. Okay, well, they're just going to concede because they got screwed on lands, and that's Magic Baby. No, that was not fun. We won, but that does not make it a fun game. All right, let me double check what's in this deck, because I drafted it, and then I paused the recording and did some other stuff. We have... yeah, just classic red-white aggro. That's right, we have the Endurance. Okay, not shabby. On to the next. All right, let's go off to round number 2. On the draw again. Ugh. I have 8 mountains and Terramorphic, right? I don't think I'm running any of the beasties. I'm on the draw. I think you could keep this. I'm going to go ahead and mulligan. And get absolutely arenaed. Okay, well, all plains into all mountains. I mean, this is the same exact problem. I guess with this hand, at least if I hit a plains, it actually looks okay, but yeah, we might just have another non-game here. Ugh. Ay. Hey, we did it. We want to get the cheerleader online first, as if they somehow don't have anything, we can get it flying. It's not too bad. Trade's fine by me. We're going to save the trapped in the screen for something else, I think. Moldering Gem. All right. Plaything is going to connect for at least 4 damage here, it would appear. I mean, if they just spend their next turn playing like 1 large creature, yeah, this is really good for us. And then untimely malfunction just to make 2 creatures unable to block down the line. Like, this is what we want to have happen. We want them to have no removal. We want them to just have creatures. They bend a Swarm Weaver. Okay, so probably have a way to buy back the creature in their graveyard then would be the guess. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Funny enough, this is also an artifact, so we could blow it up with the malfunction. Though I'm guessing here I should probably just Dragonfire it. Get rid of it forever. If they want to, they can multi-block the plaything. I'm okay with this. I don't think it'd necessarily be bad to hold open the change the target of the malfunction, but probably better just to develop out another creature given our position and mayhem in hand. Actually, if they just tapped out for like 1 big creature, like one of the land cyclers, we'd be able to kill them. All right, they are going to gain 3, so they go back up to 9. Bend a Dragonfire is kind of scary. Oh, wow. Brutal. Wow, that was one of the best Let's Play games I've seen. That's sick. Okay. Well, now we are very far behind. Sheesh. Kill a creature, discard your last 2 cards, and also drain for 3. Yowza. Funny thing is, that wouldn't have been a card I could redirect either. Oh yeah, we are quite dead here, aren't we? Actually, Percussionist is probably fine to keep. Then again, I am just dead in 2 turns. Alright, I'm at 5. Actually, yeah, I needed to find something else. I don't know what that something else would have been, but we are very dead. Good beats. Yeah, I got like 5 for 1 off of this Let's Play a game. What could I have done differently this game? I guess I could have used the malfunction on the Swarm Weaver to kill it and then keep the Scorch. I don't think that would have been that good, though. I think we're going to get wrecked by the Let's Play a game at any point. Alright, well, let's hope we can have a real game this time. Perfect. Now this hand is great. This hand is fantastic, even. On the play here. Percussionist, a couple of other 2-drops, and then 2 removal spells. Inquisitive Glimmer. Perfect. I don't think we want another random 2-drop. Trapped in the Screen. That's fine. Alright, land. Let's just go 1/1 plus 2/2. And the nice thing is, once we level up the Rotunda side of things, then that enchantment doesn't do anything, and we just sack it to bargain if we want to. Pass. Okay. I think I'm just going to go to combat then and see what they do. Twist reality to manifest dread. I don't think I'm going to kill that. If they want to block one of my 1/1s, that's fine. Let's get these shattered online and start pinging them. We can level up both of those with a 1/1 counter next turn. Same play, okay. Alright, priority's yours. It is a fear of immobility. Okay. I guess I probably have to do this then. I mean, the thing is, they are on a bit of a clock, just from the Shattered Yard, so we don't need to push in too much extra damage. And if 5 mana pass and flipping was their best play, I think I'm okay with this. Okay, that's fine. Sure, and a 2/4. Well, we have a lot of good draws, but lands at this point aren't going to be it, and this is probably the window the opponent needs. We can level it up, make a 3/5 and a 2/2. I don't think if they did that, though, would they want to attack. They don't want to give me a good attack with a percussionist and a trade. Yeah, looks like they're just going to play another creature, maybe. Or hold up some trick. I mean, it's only one more card left in their hand. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, sure. Honestly, that's fine to keep. Like, the way I see it, it's probably going to be dying at this point. Right? Which means it's going to be drawing the card underneath it, and if they ever aren't too careful, it's a 1-power haster. They don't have that much pressure on the board right now, and when we have Shattered Yard, we don't need to do too much. Oh, I guess they could just shuffle it away anyways. Sure. All right. Fair enough. Got a lot of good cards to draw here. That is actually pretty funny, huh? You know what? I guess I will run it out. But now it's going to be used as a blocker. Assuming they pump up here. Ugh, very awkward. Yep, let's go ahead, cash it in. Not a bad one. Sure. Sure. All right, they have a lot of creatures. So they're going to level up. Probably they should level up their 2/2s. Huh. They went with the flyers instead, awkwardly. Which means I can just block the 2/2s. Ooh. We hit the play thing. That's very nice. That's going to be a close one. They might just get me. It's not quite a 2-turn clock in the air, fortunately. Okay, they're going to go for the Surveil. Nice. Wow. They missed lethal. If they had flipped that up and attacked... No, they wouldn't have had lethal, but... They should have really flipped that up pre-combat, I think. Oh, we win. Grab the prize, discarding Glimmer. 2 damage, and then 1 from the shelter. Nice. Let's go. Or shattered, rather. But they definitely should have just flipped up their 5/5 flyer and attacked. Put me on... I mean, I guess it was a 2-turn clock either way, but... Whew, that was close. That was scary. Okay, nice. Saved by the bell. 2-1 now. Let's get back in that single digits. On the play, hand is fine. 2-drop, 3-drop anyway on the play. Just need to find a little bit of oomph. All right, Forest. That's a great draw. Flesh Burrows. Yep, since it's a Death Toucher, I don't mind offering the trade. So land creature in the graveyard right now. If Patch Plaything dies, it'll be Artifact. That's fine. Alright, no more lands for the rest of the game would be ideal. We have the necessary 6. Need to find a way to hit Delirium, though. So one of our instants or sorceries would be good. Emergence, looks like. What's your plan here, friend? Ooh, they're just gonna go with a Phantom. Okay. Oh! And we hit the perfects. Exile. Yikes. Brutal. Now we're gonna hit them for 8. And now they're kind of forced to kill our Plaything, which will give us Delirium. Oh man, what a perfect draw step for us. Very lucky. Pass. Okay, so it's not. They could have any number of tricks here, but I guess what I want to do is just attack with the plaything. And the reason is, if they have a removal spell, they're going to use it on this. I don't want to trade, because if they do kill the plaything, we hit Delirium, and then I get to Fear of Burning Alive. Yep. Oh, that's Exile! Ah, oh. Damn. Okay, that sucks. Well, we're going to have to run it out. Putting him to 4 and getting a 4/4 online is still good, of course. We just don't get the extra creature kill value. Damn. Okay. They have 3 card types in the grave. 4 card types. Creature, instant, land, sorcery. So Delirium's online for them. Another Death Toucher. Annoying. I think I Percussionist and attack with all. Burrower's going to go on the Fear. Playmate blocking the 1/1 or the 2/2 is okay by me. Either we get a trade and poke in for 1, or they eat the Percussionist, but then I get a trigger and put them to 2. Sweet, okay. A lot of good hits here, but even if we hit a brick, you may play it until the end of your next turn. So we can wait on that. Because now that kind of stops them from playing anything good, creature-wise. But if they just pass, then we kill the Playmate at end of turn, and they would lose, so they're kind of forced to make one of those plays if they don't have, like, a removal spell or something. It's pretty funny. Notably, if they do have Emergence here, I can't kill the Playmate in response. It's always still going to deal 2 damage. Because of the way I believe the Emergence is worded. That works, however. Okay. So now they need another follow-up creature, but that was a 2 for 1. And obviously that might have been bait, but I have to go for it. And so do they. Yeah, sweet. All right. Top deck battle. I've drawn 8 lands. 9, I guess. Well, that one was thinned. I love attacking here if I'm them. Yeah. You got to try to force something. I think this is a good play. Okay. Pure top deck battle. Okay. And that, my friend, will do just fine. Because even if they kill one of my creatures here, the other 2 get in. Phew! Admittedly, even though it was a top deck battle, I had a little bit more time than them since I was at a higher life total, so I didn't need to find very much, whereas they needed to find a little bit and then have me not find anything. Alrighty. You know what we haven't done? Draw many cards off of Enduring, but that's okay. We're 3-1. It's a decent enough start. see if we can keep it rolling. Oh, this will be a good match. We're playing against number 21 Mythic, which I guess presumably would give us more rank if we win. That's a good mono red hand. It's a good mulligan to 6 mono red hand. Plains off the top. Oh, okay. That's even better off the top for turn 1. So that's an artifact, creature, instant, and then a sorcery for graveyard. So Delirium will be very easy to hit here. Assuming they don't exile their percussionist. Oh yeah, we got a good one versus them. Actually, for mana efficiency, is it better to Scorch? Or if I Glassworks this turn, I can go 2-drop, 2-drop next turn. But I guess by doing this, we also have a 4 damage burn spell for a creature down the road. If they play a 4 toughness creature now. And it's not like I need to play Fear of Surveillance next turn. Playing the Midnight Mayhem is still fantastic, right? Or just another cultist, okay. Our curve is still good, though. Because we still get to play a 3 and a 2 next turn if we want. Well, I feel like that's probably not the play they need. But gaining 3 life is kind of like time walking one of my attacks. Ah, 3 kind of scary cards put in the bin there. I feel like they have a Final Vengeance in their hand, too. Alright, well. Pretty happy killing that one. I still don't want to trade off the hand. Ah, so they have a live or die. Okay. So live or die, their Overlord. So I guess I still just want to attack with the 1/1s then. We'll take 2, maybe 3, depending on if they want to finally block with the Cultist. Okay. Start the pings, put them on a clock. Overlord doesn't have trample, which is really strange because you would think the green Overlord would have trample, but no, it is very chumpable. And this makes tapped lands, right? Yeah, so they can't utilize an attack and the land that's produced. Cadaver Lab's pretty good. Oh, they didn't make a 2/2 with it first though. Okay. And they already played their land for the turn. Oh, they already had a white source too. That one's actually a little bit annoying because it drains for one. That was a good draw. Yeah, okay, let's just get rid of that thing. I don't think I'm in a rush yet. That's really bad. Oh, that would have been a much better target for exercise. Crap. Well, that's very close to lethal. Well, if they have a way to recur the Shroud Stomper, we're going to have a bad time. I think if they attack with it, I just have to... My best play might actually be to block with a Percussionist instead of trading. But then that continues to get worse and worse. But I would get Delirium that way. Well, actually, it's... No, but then they draw a card and gain 2. Yeah. Alright, I think I have to make a trade with that. Or at least attempt to. Really sucks. Shroud Stomper is so good. Not what I was looking for. So we've seen Valgavost Faithful and Live or Die. They could definitely still have Emerge from the Cocoon or others. Yikes. Sacrifices a non-token enchantment, so we don't need this anymore, thankfully. And a non-token creature, alright. Still looking pretty bleak here. Okay. Luckily, if they attack with the Mutilator, then my play... like, it's very hard for them to attack, so... It's actually kind of a standstill, and I'm still poking in. Tagging with the hand and the play thing means the hand would force a double block. Actually, this is kind of this is a close attack, I think. Because the only way they would have a profitable double block on the, or rather, only a 1-for-1 trade with the hand is if they put the Mutilator on the hand. But that means the play thing would get through. But if I play Cheerleader, attack with all, let's say they put the Mutilator on the Clown. It's not quite good enough. The reason it's not quite good enough is because the cultist would come back, right? And would give them an extra 2/2, and I would still leave their 6/5 on the battlefield. Oh, God! Okay. Well, now I need to draw something next turn, because the Brood Spinner is horrendous for me. Yikes. Oh, baby! Baby, baby. Wow, the best possible? Actual? Yeah. Because of the Delirium hand that feeds, they take 2 minimum, and then the Shattered Yard kills them. Wow. Whew. I think I had to get a little bit lucky here, assuming this works out. And remember, the Fear of Burning Alive triggers the... Or rather, the Shattered Yard triggers the Fear of Burning Alive, too. Crazy, crazy. Oof. Yeah, sometimes you need to get lucky, and I am going to consider that a nice amount of luck there. Very nice. Okay, good. 4-1 now, up to, or down to, I guess, rank 15. Alright, let's go on to the next game. Solid, if unexciting hand. Yeah, it's just fine. It actually doesn't have any interaction, so maybe it's not even that good. Just has a couple things to do early on. Couple of hands, as it were. Oh, mirror match. Ooh, and they have a model. Well, them being on the play with the turn 2 model spells bad beats for me. Yeah. So I need to draw trapped in the screen, I guess. Oh, or right on time. I guess we had that for exactly this turn. Phew! That, again, was pretty damn lucky. If I led on Clown, I would get a bunch of triggers, but I think we're the ones that want to be defensive here. Oh, they could have done the Clown into the Mayhem, too. That's fine. We want the Glassworks to take the damage, closer towards Delirium. Alright, only one left in their hand. Actually, I don't see a reason to do anything quite yet. That's fine. Hey, we finally drew our Enduring. Yeah, I mean, we look extremely ahead in this situation. I guess now I'm okay getting a little bit aggressive. What you got? Jump scare. Sure. I'm gonna let them keep their gremlin, even though I could have exercised it after they cast the jump scare on it. Yeah, I mean, sure. Hit him for 7. We drew all of our removal this game, kind of nice. Alright, level up. They were already dead on board with the hand that feeds, but in case they bricked on anything, or rather had something in hand. We did it! 5 and 1, let's keep it up. Gained a rank there. Maybe we can hit that top 10 with 2 more wins. Ooh, it's a good looking hand. Once again, it doesn't have any interaction for the opponent, but it has just a good curve. Once again playing against another red-white. Okay. I do think then we just want to get on the board. And we're going to hope that they don't have an exile effect for our Enduring Innocence. And that's good. We could have done that on the clown. Oh, they have their own trapped. So I can trapped in the screen, they're trapped in the screen in 2 turns if we wanted to. Don't want to attack for 1 here because we can have a double block on the clown instead. But I'm kind of digging level up our Rotunda next turn and then hold up Betrayer's Bargain since we'll have fully used our room card. Sure. I don't really care if they use +3/+0. It's fine. Huh. Yeah, I mean, the safest play is just going to be to get rid of their clown. It's still a little bit greedy that I didn't kill it on my turn, I will say that. So right now we have creature and land in our graveyard, and then Bargain sacrificing Rotunda will give us Delirium for hopefully the fear. Alright, I might get punished here, but we'll find out. Oof! Jesus, worst possible. Are you kidding? Wow. My lord, what a blowout. I've got heavily punished. Heavily, heavily punished. Oh, that was absolutely disgusting. Notably, that would have worked on any of my cards. It works on Trapped in the Screen, right? To target something else. It works on my Fear. That card might have gotten us at any point in this game, but it was especially brutal then because I could have, again, killed their clown earlier. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I can either play the Fear, but I think we want to just go with this Fear instead. But I could have gone Fear of Surveillance plus Midnight Mayhem. Oh, brutal. That untimely malfunction was silly. Gosh. That's actually pretty good. If we don't die this next turn, Mayhem with the Glimmer is kind of sick. I think they have another turn Inside Out in their hand is the biggest problem here. Dissection tools too? What is going on? Wow, their draw is just great. I'm gonna gain 6 life here. Question is, can I attack with my Fear of Burning Alive too? I think so. I'm gonna go to 12. Block 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we gotta go for it. Put it this way, it's not going to get much better right now. Okay. I was going to say that it's a very strange looking block. Yep, that's a good block. I assume I'm dead here. Again, I'm pretty sure they have a turn Inside Out number 2 in their hand. So, I have to block here as such. That way they don't just outright kill me. They go back up to 15. Glassworks can finish off the Glimmer. I don't know if we have any outs. And that is definitely not it, huh? Yeah, they look like they have a better version of my deck, and they've drawn fewer lands. If I had just main phased the bargain, do I look a lot better? I wonder. Is there a reason why I need to keep the Fear of Burning Alive? We don't have too many ways to deal damage to them. So I guess we just chump and trade. Nah, that ain't gonna cut it. Too far behind. Yeah, the turning point was that untimely, but I think we might have still lost regardless. They were just drawing so much action and their card quality was higher, so yeah, that's just good beats. GG's. Let's go on to the next. Feels good to get more than 3 wins on one of these videos, though. I will say that. It's been a little bit of a rough streak the last few days. All right, nice looking opener here. 1, 2, 3 curve. Ay, 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 on the draw again. Yeah, I'm fine with this. My hand is pretty good at racing. Sure. I guess now I'll sit back in case they kill my hand. Oh, very good. Okay. The thing is, trading now is probably our best option since we trade with both. Like if they hit double land or something here, I don't know. I guess they'd be able to play on both in the next couple of turns, but that land is super tempting to get in the graveyard, but it's not right. Because now I have priority on the board. I get to go clown into mayhem. Like they're going to be baited into playing their 2/4. Wow. Okay. Really? I guess they're planning on double blocking? I don't know about that play. A jumping? Oh, okay. Maybe they thought they had one more turn to play the 2/4. That was strange. That's fine. I don't care if they gain flying. I'm going to go down to 16. I like using Bargain here, since Slumber can kill anything, and it can cost only 2 mana without any downside. Oh, they shouldn't have played their land first. That is a problem. Uh-oh. Okay. Really need to draw a spell here. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. We gotta Scorch the Arabella. It's just too good. Nice. That means I can attack with the clown. I don't think I'm supposed to attack with the 1/1s yet. It's just a little bit too risky. If they have anything, yeah. They just had too many cards in their hand to make me believe that they had something else. Ooh. Alright. I'm gonna attack now with all, because that's a little bit too good. They do get to eat one of my tokens if they have a removal spell for the cheerleader, but that's not too bad. Them still taking 6 is crazy good. Okay, they have to pass. We still have them dead on board. I just go for it. Best they can do right now is bounce off the Glimmer, so. Phew! We outdid them in the top deck battle. We'll take it. Alright, back down to 14. Let's get that last win. We're 6-2. Final boss ahead. Let's get that conversion. Alright, final boss time. It took a while to queue up. Paired me versus Gold, so as we all know, it's going to be a rigged match one way or another. Turn 1 Plains, turn 2 Glimmerlight. Alright, that doesn't look too bad for me so far. I guess I shouldn't have played my land first, huh? Hey, I can play that next turn. Excellent. I thought trading there was good since they had the equipment to make it a 2/2. Oh no! Wow, this is actually kind of difficult. Because if I play Patch Plaything and they just kill it in attack, I kind of lose that game. I think I have to Glassworks the Survivor here. It's just too good. I lose the Plaything forever, but the Survivor will immediately win the game if they, if they can push through. Okay. It's not too bad. I'll lead on the Clown here. They do have the equipment to attack Survivor if they want to attack here. Wonder if I just trade with Survivor. I don't really want to lose Percussionist out of the graveyard, but I don't have any of my Delirium cards currently. Okay, that I'm happy to see. That I'm not happy to see. Fine. I don't mind trading away my Shattered Yard for their creature here. I'm going to Fear block the Survivor, I think. They could have any number of things in green-white to allow their 2/1 to attack into my 2/3. Okay, I'm fine with this. We still have 3 card types in graveyard, so Bargain will give us a 4th. Ah, man. Oh, this is brutal. We know they have a trick in their hand, so if I go for Bargain and it's like a +2/+2 effect, it's not going to kill it currently. Oh, that works. Okay. Now what I can do is, and in fact we want to main phase this. Target for 5. Wait for them to use their trick. And I can okay, it's Frantic Strength. I can change the Frantic to my Clown. There it is, kids. There it is. Huge. Fair enough. Okay, top deck battle. But we do have them technically on a clock here. That's a good one. We'll take it. Clickety clock, 2-turn clock. Or tickety tock, 2-turn clock. Fair. If I want to, I can Trapped in the Screen, they're Trapped in the Screen. And now that we drew Seized from Slumber, we are definitely going to make that play. All right. Infinite TV screen glitch. Oh, baby, and that will be lethal. Haha, you got me. All right, that's fine. Force them to once again draw another card. That ain't good enough, buddy. Nice. Hey, we did it. Whew. We were very fortunate in our draws in a lot of those matches, but we'll take it. Hey, classic Boros beats. Our pick one, pack one never really did anything, sadly, but just good curve, timely draws. That's Boros for you. So we'll take that trophy down to rank 13. Let's see if we can keep improving upon that next time. As always, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back later. Bye-bye.